Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the game. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Robinson.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But when you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Maryland's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they...
There he goes! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Fleming. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Terrapins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play-action fake. Finds the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quick tempo here for the offense. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag. He's just guys that I know I can throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using his legs, it's Ocha. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Noles are in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Achuk. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Corrals it at the 45. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. To the air, it's Castellanos. Going deep. Makes a catch at the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to pound their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by 10 to NC State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Washington. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Williams. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Here's the pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Holmes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense called for timeout to put together a strategy. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Dodged
touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Washington. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Good blocking, good running, pickup at 6 out to the 30. The Noles will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Makes his man miss. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quickly to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Under fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Seminoles come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan.
Fires to the tight end.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The give is to Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Complete to the left. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful. Touchdown, Terrapins! They move on top here in the 4th.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Alchuk. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The kick is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Fires to the right. Got his man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Handoff from the shotgun. Turning it on! That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Trying play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Seminoles come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Ochoa. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Robinson. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker. It'll bring up 4th down and desperation time. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. He'll take a shot. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.